Hey everybody, this is just a quick little clip before the video starts. My summer's been pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I've had not much opportunity to stop and just record and edit videos. But things are starting to get back to normal now, and I can once again start recording and playing in this pack. Now, I know since I recorded last, a lot of other packs have come out, and even All the Mods 9 is now out for, I believe it's in the beta or in the alpha release, where they're just doing some first tests, and it's kind of in a very early version of the pack. That all being said, I do really want to keep going in this pack. We are getting very close to getting the All the Mods Star, and I do really want to obtain that before we finish the pack. So with all that out of the way, let's get right back into the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of All the Mods 8. We are starting off today's episode by getting ourselves a bunch of diamonds, and I've been getting a bunch of diamonds from one of our ore setups in the Deep Dark, I believe. I have it configured with the light blue laser lens, and that's actually allowing us to get a good amount of diamonds coming in. If we can see here, I have even 1.6 thousand more ore that I can stack up here. And the reason that I'm doing this is because there isn't really a great way to process diamonds and get more out of your ore, besides of course using your normal fortune pickaxe. And because we have a fortune 7 pickaxe, that makes diamond mining manually much better than if we were going to try and process it a different way. We see that we can basically get almost 5 times our diamonds because we're basically mining 64 at a time, and we're getting essentially like 5 stacks. So I think that's basically 5 times ore processing. It's just not automatic. Basically what I want to get these for is the diamonds are all we're missing. If we come into our crafting, we can see that for the improbable probability device, all we're missing is one of these large storage pieces, which is just going to be, we're just relying on some more diamonds to come in, and then we basically have everything else. So I kind of want to get that started. That's why I'm coming and just manually mining up some diamonds here. And then hopefully that'll just let us get another part of the star finished off. So now if we come in here and go to auto crop this part, we see that we do have enough materials overall, which is really good. We have to do a bunch of crafting of different materials, so I'm going to go ahead and let this get started, because this is going to take a lot of stuff. I'm hoping today to tie off a couple of loose ends of some pieces that were basically almost done, but just need a couple more items to finish. For example, the dragon soul. We have to finish getting an inactive dragon egg from productive bees, as well as getting the focus of summoning from Ars Nouveau. To get the draconic dust from productive bees, we have to first get some draconic comb. Now, to get the draconic comb, we have to get a draconic bee inside of an advanced beehive to produce us draconic comb. To get the draconic bee, we have to go ahead and get an obsidian nest and put it in the end and use a honey treat on it, and that should hopefully spawn a draconic bee. To get the obsidian nest, it's actually very easy. You just take one piece of obsidian and a diamond sword, put it in a crafting grid, and then you get an obsidian nest, just like so. Now we have to bring this into the end, and we have to bring a honey treat with us. I have a couple of honey treats already made up here, so let's go ahead and see if we can get that done. Okay, let's see if this actually works. If we go ahead and put this down in the end here, nest is empty, use a honey treat on it to attract a bee. Well, let's see if that works. Looks like something happened there. Looks like there is some sort of bee. Oh, here he goes. This draconic bee just popped out of the nest here after the cooldown finished here. So looks like when you use it, there is a bit of a waiting period before there is one ready. But looks like this guy is pollinated and heading back to his nest. Okay, so the bee has come and gone back into his nest here, but I think we have to transfer him to not be in the nest anymore, and we want him to be in an advanced beehive. That's what's going to allow him to start producing the honeycomb that we need. So when he comes out of this, I'm going to actually go ahead and use one of these sturdy bee cages on him to see if we can grab him and move him somewhere else. I might want to get a couple of these guys just to make sure that we can in fact get potentially a good amount of this stuff coming in, because I'm not sure how fast these guys are going to be working. But probably going to go ahead and get a few of these guys to bring back. Might make a couple more of these sturdy bee cages if we can. Oh, I don't know if we can. Oh, there's the normal bee cage. I guess these are probably fine too. I guess we have a few of these already, so we don't really. I'm not sure what the difference between the sturdy and the normal ones are, but We'll just go ahead and use the normal ones for now. And here he is. So let's grab one cage and right click him. And we have a Draconic Bee. Perfect. And that is obviously a quest, which is cool. And it says that we can sneak while releasing the bee to reset its hive position. It will kind of grab a hive nearby to call its home. We'll probably go ahead and shift right click to release him once he's in an area where this advanced beehive is. That way he can kind of know that this is his home. Let's go ahead and grab another one of these and see if we can get another bee coming in here. Now I do have some time in a bottle, and this does in fact work on these nests as well. So let's go ahead and use a little bit of this time in a bottle, and we'll grab one more bee, and we'll probably call it there for now. And here he is, we'll grab him, and we are all set to head back to the overworld. Because we have an advanced beehive here and we have the bees, we need a way for us to process honeycomb that we're going to be getting from these guys, and we're going to do that using the centrifuge. Now, there are a couple different types of centrifuge. One is the normal centrifuge, like this, which is very cheap. It just takes a grindstone and either a cauldron or the iron. We'll go ahead and just use the cauldron, might as well. And then we can, I think, upgrade this if we have either some thermal stuff or we can use the mechanism. Because we have mechanism already automated, I'd say let's go ahead and just get the powered centrifuge right away. The final tier is the heated centrifuge. Now, this requires also an inactive dragon egg to get started with. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make this right away, but the powered centrifuge should be good for us right now. Now, because I'm not very familiar with this mod, I made us a decent sized area here just to get started. So what I want to do is essentially I want to put down this advanced beehive, I believe, just like so. And I want to put down our Draconic Bees. By shift right clicking, I believe that this will reset their hive, and I hope that they will get into the advanced hive for the evening. There we go, that one's pollinating, I believe, and that one is as well. So let's go ahead and see what happens once these guys are done. There we go, we can see one's in here. I'm not sure where the other one is. Here he is, I think he's just trying to find his way in. There we go, perfect. And essentially that should allow, once these guys are finished in here, there should be some Draconic honeycomb in the output slot. We do want to do this automatically, ideally, so I believe what we can do is go ahead and grab some pipes and automatically pipe out of this, just like so. Let's go ahead and set a filter for this. Let's just clear out this one right like that. And we're going to want to set this to Draconic. Once we get some Draconic, we're going to want to set this, this white list here. But that should essentially put the honeycomb into the powered centrifuge. Now, of course, we are going to need some points, just like so. That'll give this some power, and we can give this some upgrades if we want to. But I think for the time being, I'm kind of just interested in seeing how long these guys take. And one just popped out there. And okay, so I was wondering why I couldn't actually get any combs from the advanced hive, and apparently, according to this, in order to get the Draconic combs, you have to first make a dragon egg hive for the bees to live in, and then they should produce the those combs for you. So we're gonna have to take this advanced beehive out and then also put in a egg hive. Now I think we should have some dragon eggs here. We do. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna wait and just grab these two in cages first, and then I'm gonna take this down and we'll replace it with the new dragon egg hive. So if we just combine an advanced oak hive here with the dragon egg, we should be able to get this hive, I believe. Oh, wait, we just need a regular beehive. Okay, not an advanced hive. So if we take that with a dragon egg, like so, that will give us the dragon egg hive, which we can then, I believe, then work the same way as an advanced hive. So let's take the bees back out and shift right click them down. And they should now find the new hive as their home. And then once they finish pollinating, they will go inside here. So now these guys should be producing the Draconic comb. We could even go and get one more to fill in this third slot, which I think I might go do. But essentially, we should be able to then just sit and wait for these guys to produce us some other comb. So we put our third bee in here, and he should hopefully find his way into the hive. I'm almost wondering if they have to use a dragon egg itself. Let's get ourselves a dragon egg out and put it down like that. Are they going to be able to pollinate with the dragon egg? Let's see. It looks like they are trying to get to it. So I think the dragon egg is the actual flower for these bees. Yeah, so it looks like you do have to make them flower with the dragon egg, and that should then produce, hopefully, the honeycombs in here. But there we go. We saw that we had some honeycomb come in, and we only got wax out, unfortunately. That's okay though, because I'm pretty sure the chances of it actually providing us some of the draconic dust is quite low. Yeah, only a 30% chance. So we're going to have to let this run for a little bit, because we are going to need at least 9 of these to make one chunk. And then we need 8 of those to make one dragon egg. So we're going to need, it appears, about 72. And at a 30% output, that means that we're going to need essentially, quick maths, 220-ish of these. So they're going to have to come in and out a couple of times here. So we probably can speed this up using the time in a bottle just to boost the output. But we're going to have to let this sit and run for a little bit of time. Oh, we got our first draconic dust there. Perfect. And hopefully that'll... Oh, we got 2 back-to-back. Nice. And because these bees are going to take quite a bit of time to do all of the production that they're going to need, what I think we're going to do is maybe set up 3 of these total. I think we'll just set up 1 on each side here. And then we'll just set up some more dragon eggs. We get 2 more of those out. We can get some more of the dragon eggs. Now, I think we can just go ahead and make dragon egg chunk, just like so, which will make us some more dragon eggs like that. Very easy. Then we can just add them and get some more. Let's get 2 more of these dragon egg hives, just like that. We'll put 1 here and 1 here. And then we're going to have to put down some more of the eggs too. We can go back to the end and get a few more of the Draconic Bees, bring them back here. And then we can just basically set a whole bunch of pipes up to just pipe all of the stuff in right from all the hives right into the centrifuge. We will then just take our flux point on top, and that will then go ahead and make us the wax and also the draconic dust. Now we are going to have to deal with the honey that we're getting out of this. And I think the way we're going to do that is just getting a fluid trash can. I don't think I actually care about keeping the honey, so let's go ahead and just take some pipes. We'll just pipe all of the excess straight into the trash can like that. So let's go ahead and go back to the end and use a couple more of these honey treats with our time in a bottle and get a couple more of these bees. All right, we have all of our bees ready to dump in here, and they will hopefully then find their ways to their own homes. It might even be better just to take a bunch of these eggs and spread them out a bit. Just fill in the slots here, just like so. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the spots too, because... Oops. There we go. Okay, so... should be a bunch of bees here. There we go. They're all good. Now I have to deal with these eggs that are going everywhere now. So that should be a pretty decent amount of production we have going on here. If we look in here, we have enough for 1 chunk already. And it looks like this should be managing all the honey bottles and stuff fairly well. But yeah, we'll let this sit, and hopefully eventually we'll have enough of this draconic dust to make the inactive dragon egg. The last piece that we need for the dragon soul after the inactive dragon egg is this focus of summoning. Now we have everything else here, no problem. This is all very cheap and easy for us to grab, and it's all crafted inside of the enchanting apparatus. The only thing that we don't have is the Wilden tribute, and this is obtained by defeating the Wilden Chimera, and that is done by basically activating a ritual of summon Wilden. If we come and see the ritual of summon Wilden right here, it's actually a very cheap ritual here. We have all of the things we need, I believe. The Vexing Archwood. We might not have that specific type of wood, so we're going to have to then go and buy that from the market. There we go. Right here, we have everything we need to craft this very easily. All we need is a ritual brazier, I believe. It's what we can now take with us to go and start this ritual somewhere. Without augments, this ritual will summon a random variety of Wilden monsters for a short duration. When augmented with a Wilden spike, horn, and wing, it will summon the Wilden Chimera, which is a challenging and destructive monster. So this is something that we're going to want to do away from our base when we do this fight. If we come in here and type in the Wilden, we have the wing, we have the spike, and we have the horn. So we're going to have to offer these 3 things before we start the ritual to make sure that we get the boss, the Chimera version, not the normal version. And I think I want to do this probably over in the mining dimension. We're going to do this far away from this area. Let's go off in a different direction. This is where we have our kind of our mining hole here. So let's go ahead and go a little further past this. I don't think we're going to have to go too far But anyway, we're very far away here. I don't think we're going to have to worry about this being an issue. Let's put down the tablet of Summon Wilden. Let's offer in the 3 different pieces, like so. And now it's just awaiting activation, and all we have to do is right-click this. So this is going to summon the Wilden Chimera boss. There he is. So this boss should be pretty straightforward for us. Oh, we're maybe lagging a bit because we're beating him so fast. Kind of looks a little weird. He looks different than normal. Looks like they... Oh, that was it. I remember that boss fight being way harder. It's kind of a little disappointing. I thought that was gonna be more content for the video, but I guess not. So anyway, that really did nothing. Okay, well, here it is, the Wilden tribute. I mean, I'm not sure what I expected. We're super overpowered right now in this gear, so I don't really know what I expected from that boss, but I thought he put up a little more of a fight than that. So over at our enchanting apparatus, I believe all we have to do let's see what we have to get for this piece. So we'll go ahead and place all these in, and then finally the source gem block, and that will start going. And here is the focus of summoning that we need. If we come back to our Dragon Soul, we are only 1 item away from this, which is the inactive Dragon Egg. And that is just going to be a bit of a waiting game over here with these guys, and they should be going pretty quick at this point. We come in here, we do have 20 Draconic Dust. We do need 72, I believe is what I said, to craft the entire thing, so this will probably take another like 10-15 minutes or so, but that's not too bad. So I actually came back to the mining dimension really quick. I kind of wanted to get a thumbnail for this episode, and I wanted the Wilden in it, and I forgot to take a screenshot. So we're going to resummon the Wilden again because I didn't get my screenshot. Okay, screenshot was obtained, I believe. Let me just double check. I had one. Yeah, I got a couple screenshots, so we're good. Let's take him out again. And this boss is really a joke. He's normally quite a bit more difficult, I believe, if you don't have super great armor. So just keep that in mind if you are fighting this guy. Oh, he's even got a phase where he flies. I didn't even know that. Wait, it can fly? Witness an explosive. So that's what it's meaning by being a little destructive. So that's a good thing we did this away. And there we go. He's down, and that is good. We got ourselves another Wilden tribute, which we don't really need, but I will take it anyway. So this is really just a waiting game. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of AFK here for maybe 10-15 minutes. I might even just time in a bottle the nests a little bit here and there just to kind of speed up the progress a little bit. But realistically, we are at 33, which is, you know, we're closing in on about halfway there to finishing. So once we have that, I will come back and we can craft up the Dragon Soul. And we're nearing the bend, rounding the bend here. We are at 68 out of 72, so we are almost finished. There it is, 72 Draconic Dust. That will then convert into 8 of these Draconic Chunks. And then we just have to grab ourselves an egg, just like so, and that is an inactive Dragon Egg. Now we can come in here and actually craft this piece. We have everything we need to craft the Dragon Soul. Oh, what are we missing here? We're missing something from occultism. There we go. The empty soul gem, okay. And we put that all in, and we get the Dragon Soul. And that is amazing. That is another part of the star done and completed. And we're running out of space to put this down. Let's just put this down right here, right in front, and we can put the Dragon Soul, I believe, right beside the Wither Compass. Yep, that's right there. But that's gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to join the Discord and keep up to date on all the latest and greatest that's going on. But that's all for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.